want to take a drink of that sauce?
Oh, yes, I do.
That looks good.
Welcome back, everybody. It is time now for our friends from Metromix.com to introduce us to yet another fine eatery here in the Tampa Bay area. And Jackie is with us today, along with her friends from Anthony's Coal Fire Pizza, Michael Mozzigato and Ben Novello. Hello, guys.
Hi.
Hi, Jackie. Hey.
So what's the deal with coal-fired pizza? It isn't like the coal that you use to heat your house with, right? It's a whole different kind of coal.
We actually brought some.
There we go.
It's shiny.
That's your Christmas present, by the way.
Oh, Charlie Brown got the same thing. I got a rock.
And we got you one too.
Oh, thanks.
As you notice, it's very hard.
Yeah, and it's real shiny.
Compact.
It's about 96 or more % carbon. Very clean burning.
No smoke.
Smoke-free.
Smoke-free coal. Look at that. You guys are green.
Coal. The coal you're accustomed to seeing is bituminous, which is the most common coal. Very smoky, full of a lot of pollutants. This burns clean, produces a lot less CO2 than even natural gas. So as you go by our restaurants, you won't see smoke coming out of the chimneys on the restaurants unless we're using wood to get the coal started. The net effect of it being very clean is that it's very hard to light.
But the interesting thing, though, because it's so hard to light, you guys sort of keep this going all the time, correct?
It's basically the eternal flame in each restaurant. At night, we put metal doors in front of the oven containment, and it gets down to about 500 degrees, smolders overnight, but is never, quote, off. We shut off the stoking fans, but we have to maintain that heat to get it back up to 900 degrees, 8 to 900 the next day.
Now, it's not just the coal, though, that makes your pizza so special. It's also the fresh ingredients. And Michael here is going to make us a pizza today?
Absolutely.
Yes? Well, get us started. What do we have? Some dough over here.
Okay, yes, this is our homemade dough. It's pretty much the same recipe as you make the bread. It's made with flour, water, yeast, of course, to prove the dough.
But what's the secret to making good crust? Because I try it at home and it
never turns out?
Well, it comes out more like this than this.
Well, there's a combination of a lot of things. First of all, it's like when you make the bread needs to be made and needs to be proofed to a certain point so the air can get in through the dough. And once you bake it, of course, you get the golden crust at a certain temperature. Of course, in our oven, since it burns at 850 degrees, you can't make any bread in it because the oven is too hot.
So how come when your oven is 800 degrees, it does not burn the pizza, but if we were at home able to turn our ovens on to 800 degrees, I mean, it would just cook it like that?
Yeah.
Yes, actually, it has a lot to do with the way that you prove your dough and the temperature of the oven. The reason why it's 850 degrees, actually we say in our slogan, it's well done pizza. There's no way to control that. You're always going to get the chart look. It's well done. It might look like a little burn, more well done than the typical pizza, but that's the way it's supposed to look.
All right, well, let's get it spinning. Let's see what happens here.
And while we're doing that, Jackie, why was it that you all picked Anthony's this week as your featured restaurant?
Well, I'm from New Jersey, and maybe you know this being in Chicago as well, but we're a little bit picky about our pizza. So.
Oh, yeah. Regional pizza preferences, you can get into fist fights.
There could be huge fights over that.
So it was a little difficult for me to find pizza comparable to up there, but Anthony's comes pretty close.
So Michael, what are you doing there? What is that called?
This is the regular, the stretching of the dough.
Do you spin it at all, or is that like passe?
Yeah, I do. I try. I should have worked on my skill a little bit better because I do have the little kids coming to the pizza section and saying, "Sir, can you spin the pizza?" So I wish I was a little better in spinning the pizza, but
it's unnecessary.
Exactly. My goal was to make sure that the pizza tastes good, customer is happy, so they can come back to my restaurant.
Yes.
That was my goal.
So we got the dough all stretched out.
So what goes down first then?
So this is the stretching on the dough, which is one of the most important things that we have. You have to be able to stretch the dough all the way around evenly.
No holes.
You don't want to get the crust thick and very thin in the middle because eventually once the pizza cooks, everything falls into the middle and then it gets saggy and it doesn't have the right texture.
It's like a swamp oat pizza.
Stretch another dough here.
What? But you want me to stretch it out?
It's very easy to stretch.
So I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing here.
No, we're going to have to finish this pizza in 2 minutes while Holly stretches the dough there, Michael.
Yes.
So what do we need to do here?
Boy, do I wish I had an apron on
See,
right
our
now.
pizzas are very thin, and the reason why it's thin, it's because it needs to cook in that oven for 3.5 minutes. That's how long it takes to cook a pizza.
3 minutes and boom, that's
So
in the
of course,
microwave.
as you've seen, there is a Sicilian pizza, which is a very thick crust. It's not very recommended to do it in our oven because our oven cooks very fast. So the thinner it is, the better it is.
All right, let's sauce it up and get some cheese on there and get this baby going.
We're doing this
our
right,
oven here,
Michael?
unfortunately, is not the authentic coal-fired oven.
Well, you know, people will ask
Keep
too.
the
They'll
dough
say,
moving
you know,
and
what
Keeping it moving,
turning.
keeping it
does the coal
turning.
give?
Exactly.
Moving and
And actually,
turning.
just
coal has
fine.
no flavor.
Really?
It's a question of the amount of heat it can produce. The deck of the oven is about 15 to 18 inches thick of concrete,
Right.
a special concrete. The coal helps radiate heat through that concrete and create real hot spots in that oven. So when you come into our restaurants, our ovens are out front. You see them from the dining room. You'll see our pizza chefs moving that pizza around a lot. It's not a pizza you put in the oven and in 15 minutes you pull it out. They are constantly working that pie around the oven
Sure.
and making sure that it doesn't burn, getting it to the right spots of the oven. It's continual work.
So it cooks evenly. So we got
Right.
the cheese going on, we got the sauce going on,
Got
but
the
of course
sauce.
you guys have salads and what else did you bring here for us?
Here we have a cold roasted chicken wings.
Yeah.
They're not fried. They're just roasted. Just
Cold
like
roasted?
Grandma used to make
Do
it.
those
with-
go in the same oven that the pizzas
They're
go
the
in?
same. Those are the only cooking device that we have in our restaurants. We have no freezers, no fryers.
Wow.
These
And
are
no
just
microwaves.
No microwaves.
No microwaves. It's all fresh. So if you got a pacemaker, no problem. You go in there, you
you
don't
go.
have to worry about keeling over, right?
Exactly.
Fantastic.
And
All right.
you guys coal fire everything, right?
Right.
Yes,
Except for the salad.
Except for
for
the
the
salad,
salads,
that's
of
right.
course.
Could you get a coal-fired salad? If
On request only.
By request, they'll coal-fire it right up, folks.
And you
And
can
while we're
learn,
calling the police.
You can learn more about Anthony's and everything else going on over at Metromix.com. We have a link for you on our website as well, studio10.tv. And as I said, there is always something going on over at Metromix.com. And if you have any plans you're making for the weekend, you can find them there. So I know you guys are so impressed with my stretching.
Look at that.
Yes.
It's good.
It's like, I know.
Identical.
I have a new career if this television thing doesn't work out. I may be stretching pizza.
And your evenings are free, right? For the
Yeah,
show
there
in the
you
morning,
Yes,
so
please give
there
me.
you go.
I'm a pizza stretcher for hire.
Hey, also on Metromix.com this week, you've got your back-to-school guide.
We do, yep.
You got the back-to-school guide and the
Yep.
St. Pete special guide as well.
Yes.
A different restaurant for
Yep.
each day, I believe.
Yep.
So we're going to keep making the pizzas. We're going to take a little break, and we'll be back with the art of recycling next on Studio 10.